Coucou, salut, bonjour, hello, buenos dias. Thank you for watching. This is Sonita Love and Families channel. Welcome. Before I hit it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Please subscribe. Don't just watch videos and probably like. Also subscribe. Thank you. So today we are going to talk about children with birth defects. Children with birth defect. So my Moises will be turning 11 tomorrow, May 22nd. So Moises, if you don't know, is my first one. He is the first one that had people calling me a mom, a mother, a parent. I'm a little nervous because this is a subject that's very deep to my heart, and it's very personal. And this will be the first time I'm talking about it in a video, and it won't be the last, because I'll be talking about it forever until I go, 6 feet below. I'll be talking about it. So Moises is my oldest one. Moises will be turning 11 tomorrow. So as many of you might know, Moises was born with cleft lip and palate, which is a defect. It was a genetic. It's a story. It's a very complicated story. It's not a genetic defect, but then again, it could be genetic. A lot of people are not, well, I was not aware. I was never educated on that. And then on ultrasound, I never knew that I was going to have a baby with a birth defect. All that to say, when I say children with birth defect, to begin with, I was told on several occasions that I would never have a child, and even if I do, my baby will be having issues, or I will be having a lot of issues, which I did. But when I was told the first time that I would never have a child, I never agreed with the doctor. The one thing I said, and I was very loud about it, because I've never wanted to agree with the doctor, and I love children. The thought of never having a child was like that. I cannot even. There was no reason. There was no way. I'm not processing that. I'm not accepting that. I'm not believing in that. So yeah, I was told I was never going to have a child, and it was very devastating. But I never gave up. So if you're out there and you want a baby, please do not give up. No matter what God you believe in, believe in Him. He has the last word, not the doctor, not your husband, not your family, not whoever. Nobody has the last word but God, whichever God you believe into. So if a doctor ever tell you something like that, never agree. Never agree. At the end of the day, God has the last word. So I never agreed with the doctor when he said, the first doctor told me that I would never ever have a child on my own. So I never agreed to it. Fast forwarding. So I got pregnant with all the complication, all the shots, all the steroids, all the, you name it. So I gave birth to this baby, and he comes out looking like, what in the world? I've never seen a picture of a child like that before. I've never seen anything like that before. I was never educated on that. And cleft lip and palate is a birth defect that affects your mouth. Some people have the bi one, which is both sides of the lip being cut right there, and it goes all the way down to the palate. So it's either open right here, so the baby does not have a complete mouth closed, or the nose is not completely you know, that form, that shape. So that's what cleft lip and palate is. So some kids have it both ways. So my Moises had it one way, and I believe it's the left side. I believe so. 1 second. Yep, sure enough, mommy knows best. Yeah. So yeah, it was the left side that was completely open. His mouth was completely open, and I'm looking at him like, what in the world? And thank God I was because I had a C-section. Thank God I was in a room with my then mother-in-law, and she's a nurse. So she goes, it's nothing. You don't have to worry about it because it will be fixed and nobody will ever know what happened. Not that I cared about it at that time, but the way she made the sound was like it wasn't something deep that was not fixable. It was something that, you know, thank God we're in America, and you know, that's the way I looked at it. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay. At the end of the day, that's my child. I gotta do this. Gotta be a mom. I cannot do this rejection process. I cannot do it. I'm not gonna lie. I went through postpartum depression. It was very terrible because, again, I'm the first time mother, and I'm having a child with birth defects. So you can imagine I'm already looking at myself like, okay, how am I going to be able to feed this baby? There's no way I would be able to even breastfeed if I was to even try. There's no way I would be able to do it because, again, I'm a first-time mother. I have no idea. So I'm trying to process all of that, and for like 2 days, I was even scared of carrying my baby. The baby I carried for almost 40 weeks. No, for 40 weeks and 6 days. So I was scared of carrying him. I wasn't sure if he was in pain. I was just that ignorant about it. So, yeah, very emotional. So yeah, here I am with the baby. Gotta get used to it. Gotta be used to this. My new life. This my new reality. I had to get used to it. So I gave birth on a Thursday. I stayed at the hospital for, I think, 3 days. Yes, I was supposed to leave the hospital on a Sunday, and I asked the doctor to make me stay in the hospital because I wasn't going home with my baby. He was to stay in the hospital until I got used to feed him with a very special nipple. So I left the hospital and I had to go in there and, I had to check on my baby. So I was doing this, and I was with my sisters, helped out the whole way. So we were going in there. We were always there. Like, it wasn't even like he was in there. We didn't really feel like he was there, really, because we were there the whole 3-4 days he was there. So we were at the hospital all the time to feed him, got used to him, got used to feed him with that special nipple, because my sister had to also be trained just in case, someone other than me also had to learn how to feed him with that special nipple. So yeah, so Moises, I cannot go through the whole story right now. That's a story for days. So yeah, Moises, we got used to it, and then we went home, and here we are. Moises had to go through 3 surgeries before he even turned 10 months old, just to repair the mouth and, give him that shape, mouth shape, give him that nose shape. He had to go through it all, and it was very challenging. It was a very it was a testing point to me. It was as if I was put there to see. It was as if God was testing me or putting me there to give him glory at the end, because at the end he had the glory. Here I am. The whole time I would sit there and just look at Moses and be like, what if I had given birth to this baby in my home country, in Cameroon? He would have been cast out. I would have been cast out. He would have never been able to go to school. I'm sure, because the bullies and the low self-esteem and all of that, he would have just chose to be home. So I would just sit there and think and process the whole thing. It was a very, very challenging time. And like I said, at the end, God had glory, because Moses is doing amazing. He's in a regular school. He's doing excellent in school. Matter of fact, he speaks so well. When I was told that he will have issues to talk, he will have issues to this, and I mean, I never believed in all of that. I mean, I would let the doctor say whatever he had to say, but I would never, ever agree with whatever you have to say about whether it's me, whether it's my children. I never believe in that. You say what you had to say as a doctor. I know you're doing your job, but me as a mother, a praying mother, I don't believe in it. I put my trust in God first. So, yeah. So my Moises had to go through all of that, and now seeing him excel, it's just amazing. It's amazing to see him doing so good, being so brave, doing everything he loves to do. He's a person that loves to try so many things. He's very outgoing, very outspoken, and I give glory to God. I give glory, all the glory belongs to God. So children with birth defect. If you're a parent with a child that has whatever kind of birth defect your child might have had, don't be ashamed of your child. Don't be embarrassed to go out with your child. Don't be embarrassed to talk about it. Don't be embarrassed to enjoy your child in front of people. Everybody around do not matter. It's all about your kid. It's all about your child being happy. It's all about you boosting their self-confidence. It's all about you being a mother to your child. Do not care about... I used to go out with Moises when he was little with his mouth completely open. I used to go out with him and I was never ashamed. I mean, I would have the blanket over him just because I felt like, okay, because the mouth is not completely closed, the nose is not completely closed, I don't want him to be breathing all kinds of stuff. But when people came towards me and said something about the baby, oh no, I will open that blanket and have you see my baby. I was so proud to be a mom. Nobody could tell me anything. I mean, I was so happy. I was a mother. I didn't care what my child looked like. I didn't care what people had to say about it. I didn't care. It didn't matter to me. I was a mother. That's all I cared about, being a mother first. So don't be embarrassed to go out with your child because he had a birth defect. You did not choose it. He did not choose it. It wasn't anything that you did. If, you know, it wasn't anything that you did. Don't be embarrassed about it. Love your child. Be proud of him, even if he's whatever. Forehead, 20 toes, 3 legs. I mean, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that's your child. That's your baby. You give birth to him or her. Be proud. Because at the end of the day, you are a mother. You are your child's mother. So that was, you know, what the topic was all about today. Be proud of your child. Be proud of your children. No matter how they look, it doesn't matter. Again, it's all about your kid. So I have 5 photos that I wanted to share. And I know Moses is going to watch this video later when he's out of school. And I want you to know, Moses, that I'm very proud of you. I always tell you that anyways. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of who you're becoming. And I know you're going to be an outstanding citizen of this world. So this is the first picture of me. This is the picture of me. I think it was like, I'll say about a month or 6 weeks before I gave birth with my sexy self. Okay. The next one is a picture of my Moses. As you can see, his mouth was completely open, the nose was not completely closed, and my baby was huge. My baby was 9 pounds 9 ounces. Thank God for C-section, right? Yep, thank God for C-section. That's my baby right there. So proud, very proud. And he talks about cleft-lip palate. He's not embarrassed about it. He's very proud. So that's him. That's my baby. That's me. All huge and everything. Yep. A proud mommy. So proud of my baby. Yeah. Oh, yes. This is what Moses looks like. My baby. And this is Moses after all his 3 first surgeries. This is what Moses looks like. My little bundle of joy. Look at that. Isn't he handsome? Yep, that's my Moses. And the last picture was taken November of 2018. This is Moses now, my baby. I mean, if I don't say anything, you would never know that he was born with cleft-lip palate. A lot of people think that he fell and probably had like stitches and stuff like that. But nobody will really know the whole story unless I tell you or he tells you, because he's very, like I said, he's very proud to talk about cleft-lip palate. Matter of fact, he has a video where he's talking about cleft-lip palate. And he's very proud. He's very, he knows what it's all about. He knows the whole process because he had a surgery in February 14 last year, 2018. He had a bone graft. So he knows the whole process. He knows everything. And I have everything on pictures, on videos. So he's very educated with that. Be proud of your child. No matter what defect they have. It doesn't matter. You are mommy. First and foremost, you are mommy. It doesn't matter. Those little details, it doesn't matter. You are mommy. Be proud of your baby. Show them off. Yes, be proud. So on that note, happy birthday to you, Moses. I love you. You know I love you. I'll go to the moon for you. And I can't wait for us to celebrate tomorrow. You know how we do. Hey. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching Sunita Love and Family's channel. Have a blessed week. May God bless you. Enjoy your family. Love your neighbors. Give them a hug. Tell people you love them while they're still alive. Hug them. Tell them how much you appreciate them. And thank you for watching Sunita Love and Family's channel. Until I see you again, take good care of yourself.